Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to another video. This is a little bit of a spooky chat because some stuff's been going on as usual. But it's also about connecting you to your own channel messages and some of the thoughts and ideas and things that have been given to you by Spirit as well. So I'm hoping it's going to launch you off onto your own messages that you've been receiving. As always, please keep a journal of everything, yeah, and if you can't put a YouTube channel out there or whatever it is, but this is to help you come online as a light worker, because if you're watching this channel, then you are a light worker, you are starseed, you have a big life purpose, a big soul mission. Okay, yeah, even you little trolls that come on here, okay, if you're on here trolling, then you need to wake up. Anyway, before we get started, because some of this stuff has been quite heavy, and as always, I'm training you. I've moved around my room. We're by the window, as you know. You can usually see it through the TV screen when I'm on the other side, but I often see Spirit walking up and down here. So you will see people going past. But try to look at the sky as well if you can out there. Let me know if you see anything, because they've had me looking up there to see some very scary stuff. Stuff that I've been showing in meditations off and on for a while, but to see it actually out there in the sky is pretty scary. And after last Saturday's fiasco of getting terrible messages about, you know, what's happening in Israel and that, and to see, oh, geez, missiles coming at me like they are now again, you know, spiritually, however you want to describe that's a vision I seen. They come through the wall at me. So it's quite odd. So I'm being asked to now light a candle for protection. And if you're going to do your own channel messages, please make sure that you do that. You ask for protection. You ask your guides and angels to start it up and to close it down, and ask for protection from the white light, God, universe, whoever you go with, higher self, whatever. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna light this. And this one is, what is it? Mandarin, clove and cinnamon. And I pay particular attention to these things because cinnamon is a great protector, they're telling me. The cloves and the mandarin as well. Spiritually awake and open. So chances are I'm going to be channeling some more messages when I do this. Please excuse my cold, my voice sounds funny, everything. So yeah, please forgive me, but let's get on with it. So asking for protection. They're putting, I put one around you actually to help you. They're pyramids of protection that I get asked to do. That's my natural protection. You can also ground yourself if you want to listen to this message, and set your own intention. What you want to receive, your own message on top of it, or you want it elaborated. We can do that, okay? But we're asking for protection from everyone, okay? Move them. I'm just going to move them over here. Okay. I love doing the ASMR bit. Okay, so there you go. I'm going to put that here. So I've got my little houses with their little tea lights in. I love that. That's going to represent our little community. I would love to talk about these messages in, you know, like a spiritual circle. So if you're interested in that, we can do it online over Zoom, whatever. Please get in touch with my email. Okay, so we'll start off with what I've been getting. So when I did the, they asked me to do a bit of a meditation this morning, and I got a few things, but not on the vast scale that I normally do. And I've done one bit before. I did a collective reading about what's going on in the world. It's to do with the new moon as well. So you might want to check that video out before you check this one. Okay, so I wrote down a few things that was quite... I have been having a personal revelation, personal review of my own spiritual beliefs. The last message I did with that reading was to be aware of the people. What's that, the candle? Oops. Beware of the spiritual traitors around us, as people who whisper in your ear and who pretend to be spiritual, or pretend or use spirituality for their own agenda or another hidden agenda. Okay, this is not conspiracy. Well, I don't like to think of it that way. I just don't. But I think we need to all do a personal review of our own morals and beliefs, because I think a lot of us are evolving at the moment. But check out that video, and it's not to say that anyone's giving you a bad message or anything like that. Far from it, because all I want you to be is self-empowered about your own beliefs and ideals, because you can get, and I've been there and I've done it, because I've relied on lots of other people and stuff like that to sort my problems out. And it's about actually empowering yourself, and everybody needs advice. It's great to have advice. You know, some of the tarot readings on YouTube are absolutely brilliant and they've helped prop me up. But if you listen to too many of them, like I've been doing, you know, I think that's just the kettle from before, but still. If you you can get lost. And this is all about, my spiritual coaching business is all about empowering you to find your own way out and rescue yourself, okay, from any life problems, whatever it is, and to come online as a light worker. So just bear in mind that at the moment it's about ideals, because too many people are following agendas from others, and these people are wanting to control your thoughts, basically. Okay, and I had to say that, but so that's what I've been doing. It's almost like a rebellious sort of feeling. These silent rules of conduct, how you behave, what you do. Yeah, everybody knows how to be caring and kind to people, but there are some who, you know, it's very prescriptive as to how you should act, what you should wear, what you should do. It's time to review that. You know, stand up for yourself, empower yourself. There's a spiritual disintegration going on and a big rebirth, as we know. And I wrote this down. Spirituality and direction needs to erupt within and come out, not to be dictated to us. There are a lot of people telling you how to be spiritually. That's what I'm getting at as well, and what you should be doing. It's about within. Don't be, oh, I should think this and I should think this, or I should do this practice or that practice. It's what's within you. You are a unique human being. Bring out your uniqueness. That's what the world needs. That's what the world's relying on. I've had lots of mediums and people tell me how I should be doing this and what I should be doing with my guides and how rubbish. It's your journey, okay? And it's all about empowering you. It's great to take advice. It's great to research and find out your background, but also be self-empowered and not blindly following some hidden rules as well, okay? It's all about, because chances are you're having these different ideas, and as long as we are caring about people, respecting people, you know, being loving beings and respecting other people's individuality and uniqueness as equal to our own, then, you know, this is a good thing. Okay, so that's a lot to do. Now, I studied this at university, the witch hunts in the 16th, 17th century. Lot to do with that. Lots of visions of that kind of thing. I saw armies, I saw Hitler and his rhetoric, and it's almost like there's a lot of people around the world. I keep dreaming about fire. Well, I don't keep dreaming. I keep seeing a bridge across the ocean. That bridge keeps breaking up now. It's to do with communication and ideas. You can hear the birds chattering there. That kind of thing. And my son's dreamt about it. I've dreamt about it. Lots of people are getting different dreams, sort of very apocalyptic as well, and have been for a long time. I see lots of shipwrecks. And these are all symbols. Remember the communicating imagery, angels, guides, interdimensional beings, aliens, yeah, ascended masters, whoever. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people wandering around in hooded cloaks like monks around me. I have done for a long time. They're like a secret organisation and they're in spirit. So I don't know what quite is going on there, but they are here for humanity, or protectors of humanity. I know that's my role, as to be in protection of the angelic. And a lot of you are out there as well. So it's to do with our protectors and champions of humanity, such as humanity is. Let's be honest. But we could all do with learning a bit more. But anyway, but the dreams about fires, and I've said about fires going on around the world. What's happened in Israel, Ukraine, it just has a chain reaction effect around the world. It's like the pandemic, boom, 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 yeah? And it's thoughts, ideas, and the change has to come from within, because once you change within, like the man in the mirror, then out it goes into the world, and it's like a ripple effect. Okay, so there's a lot of rhetoric going around that people need to be aware of. Okay, now the other thing I got was very clearly, now again, please don't, if you've got a verse in your religion or whatever in your book that you go by, if you're religious or spirituality, that can be equated to this as well, let me know, because I'm into faith, yeah, but because I was Church of England confirmed, they use these symbols to get the message across to me. Okay, so I got in the Bible prophet Isaiah 2:3, so that's chapter 2:3, whatever, however it works. Yeah. Now it's about being taught something. I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to you. Please put in the comments. I haven't gone into it in great detail. I haven't had time today. When I was given to it, they've had me doing other videos and all sorts of things. And this is a little bit of homework for you with your spiritual empowerment coaching and psychic development, which you can get, remember, with me on one-to-one, angel coaching as well, life coaching. Look in the description. And by the way, before we go any further, I've got personal readings with your angel life path readings to help you get a sense of your life purpose. They are on sale at the moment, so check them out. But prophet Isaiah 2:3. And then they gave me the title for the last video, which was Beware the Spiritual Traitors and the Monsters That Walk Abroad Tonight. You need to watch that one for this. So, but I changed it slightly. Don't allow them to distract you, and self-empowerment. They've been showing me a little girl dressed up as Pennywise in a minute. Poor little thing. They always get the kids to come in. They've got loads of kids. I always think they're cherubim angels. I don't know, I know there's lots of different views and ideas about the cherubim angels, and I think angels will come to you in all different forms. And with me, they use children. And little red balloon. But again, previous video, she's been walking around again. I'm like, oh no, I don't like her. Clowns. Anyway, so the other thing I've been seeing is a skeleton walking around, which is kind of scary. Don't like it. Lots of robots. Some of them are very similar to what I've seen on TV, but then they will use that to show me something. A human face. Helmet off, human face, walking around, very creepy. Oh, don't do it now. Sorry, I'm talking to them. They're behind the camera. Skeletons, lots of skulls, bones lying everywhere. Oh. Then I've seen the demigorgon thing, which they show me with all these spindly legs, which is again a bit of Stranger Things there, I presume. It's slightly different to that. It's not exactly the same, but it has like lots of tentacles that come out, and it's always over something. And I've seen somebody walking around with that on their head. And I had a guy the other night come in and stand there with these horn things on. He looked alien. He was completely alien. So I've been seeing some things, some stuff. So I mean, a lot of the guys, my guides and angels, if you want to know more, Men in Black, as I call them, they that was somebody going out, by the way. I have to say that because I know there's a lot of sounds go on, and I want you to know when the guides are making those sounds. But they will come to me in many different ways, and this guy came to me, robes, the works, like these horn things up it. And then I've seen some of them who are a little bit scary. I don't know what that is. Like these black sort of horn things. And it's like, whatever that is, it was, well, I saw it out there. And I can see one of them looking down at me. They're all guarding as usual around here. And one of them, it was very strange. I'll leave that bit for the minute, but I saw that in meditation as well. And then I saw all these vines going all over the black. Now, in my last video I did at the weekend, I talked about how I was petrified, how I was out in dry, parched earth, and all this black came up the surface like oil, and the ground was cracking all over. Well, it's like these are vines, and they went all over the room. Then one of them was trying to chop them. So it's like vines, like a stranglehold on something, and covering over something, covering over the past. We must learn from the past. They'll show me Hitler again. And they keep saying energy's coming in from the past, diverted to the present. Now, I also got last week that it's almost like the earth had gone one way in the future, and we've had to combat the past and as light workers and correct what happened. There was this light up there. Yeah. I don't know if you heard it, but that's basically what's going on. But there's these vines, and it's all negative energy. It's created by thoughts as well, and that's what they're manipulating. It's like thought manipulation at the moment, and it's coming in through everywhere. I'm just telling you what they've told me to say. Okay, so that's why they're showing me Hitler, and he's standing doing his speeches, and everybody running in around him like they were in World War II, and not saying the truth about, you know, what's going on. Then they showed me the skulls, the bones, everything. It was just horrible. It's like carpet. I have, when I was writing one of my books, I kept seeing like zombies. Really weird. There's more to come, by the way. There is something coming tonight. Oh, jeez. They keep showing me explosions. There's something about bombs, explosions, and I don't want to scare anyone, because by speaking this on Happy Clappers, don't have a go at me. I've been asked to do this, whether you like it or not. Okay? And I don't particularly like it either, but I have to say, because by speaking it, it can even affect the timeline. We can come off it. There are people working to stop these things. Okay? So that's, I have to tell you though, and I have to warn you that timelines we are on at the moment are not in a good direction. We have to get off them. So by speaking it, it's like voicing it out, so they can't, whoever it is, and I hate this conspiracy thing, because that's not what I wanted to be about. Oh, get up. Sorry, one of them crouched by, somebody's crouched there. I get a lot of interference and distraction when I'm trying to talk to you, as you probably seen, because people come in and they do that. But it's to get off these timelines. By speaking it, by putting it out there, you can change the timeline. And that's, you know, that's my big belief, and I really hope on that. So they said, when I saw the bones and that, the bone collector, if anything comes, we'll talk about it, but I'm really hoping. No, I see a lot of explosions, and I think I was trying to tell you before about my son and I dreaming about fires that need to be put out in strange places. Lots of little fires, and that to me is the fires going around the world. They need to be put out, because of, it's like all the energy, negative energy is concentrated in one place, but then it goes out and all these little fires start, and they need to be put out one by one. Okay, and that's spiritually speaking. So that's what angelic forces and, you know, all the people in this spiritual warfare are trying to do. So, and then I got The Bone Collector, which I know is a movie, but it's also a card, isn't it? The past returning must be blocked. It's energy from the past. It's something, somewhere, someone, group manipulating. Now, I know there was something about that Nostradamus, somebody told me, but that's what I've gotten. I've never read any Nostradamus. Touched on them occasionally on videos, and that's it. New beginnings for all. Then when I was doing the meditation before, they kept playing the song Living in a Box by Living in a Box, which is one of my favourites. Has been since the 80s. So I'm going to put the lyrics in to that because they're relevant. Now there was a song this morning. Oh, what was it? The Flood by Take That as well. That they, I'm going to put that in. Watch the video because that's about a storm that's coming in at the end. Watch right to the end because the words are really good. It's about fighting. It's, they sang certain words to me, lines. It's really funny, but they did, and they it's a song for the light workers, in my opinion. But there you go. The Living in a Box, it's about getting out, you know, wake up. I just keep it, wake up. You know, get out of your box. Think out of the box spiritually, okay? As long as you're kind and loving and respectful of everyone, and then, you know, you're okay. Okay, so horrible vines, what else did? Then the weird stuff again. So the space shuttle, and then they said Voyager, Challenger. I don't know why. Oh god. They put the image right as if it's going right through this room, and I can see like the black underneath it, and they but they put it down on the water, and then there was a man swimming in front of it, treading water, just looking at it, and it's just sitting there. The water features a lot because I also see this big tower. It's all glass. Now I take that, you know, like the tower tarot card, but it's the world's tower. And it stretches way up into the clouds. It disappears. And it's a connection and bridge to God. All right, wasn't expecting that. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, didn't do it. As Bob Simpson would say. But that's what it is. And that's coming down. Somebody's trying to bring that down. And the people are saying the boats around it, myself and the men in black, are trying to protect it. Or does it have to come down and change? It's a connection that's trying to be broken. It's the world. It's Gaia's connection as well. It's like they're breaking, everything's trying to even break down Gaia so it doesn't have a connection. It's a living organism. It speaks. Oh, see, I told you I was going to channel. Oh my God. What is that? I have the little spotlights on here. No, it's not my damn eyes, before anybody says, because I see it every now and again. And this little light goes darting around all the top of the ceiling. It's stopped now. That's the weirdest thing. It goes really fast and goes in a circle. So that's what the bridge is, because they show the bridge breaking up, and that's what's happening. And it's like this connection from humanity, God, white light, whatever, up there, and it's spiritual realm. It's like something's trying to break it apart. You're meant to come here, be individual, but you still have that connection to the collective, to whatever created this. Yeah, however you see it. Little tap. So that's something, somebody's trying to break that. And I saw the tower and the glass all come down into the water, and it looked like an older building from the past, but then it went up again. So that's basically in the future, the connection is broken. It must be re-established. Somebody's just buried at me. Okay. I don't think we're ready to know the future stuff yet, are we? No, not yet. I don't want to know what happened. But will I say lots of spacecraft in water and what have you? I can't explain. I see a lot of angelic robes, and I've even seen, now I've told you about the steampunk thing, where I've seen, it's like this air balloon was lying flat, then it's up and away again. I've seen a lot of Victorian statesmen again. I've seen a lot of people. Oh, you're creeping me out. It's like don't like see. You're pretend. Oh, he's not one of mine. So, oh, excuse me, it's cold. So that it's communication with the higher realms. Somebody's trying to break and cut people off, so they wander around like zombies. I told you, it always gets weird on here. Don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. I don't understand everything either, but I have been seeing this bridge, and the water is the emotion, is the flow of life. Yeah, and it's somebody's trying to break it up. Okay. All the religions, it's almost like people have come in different forms, different ways, aliens, whatever, to communicate one message of unity and connection to all. There you go. So, so I don't know what a space shuttle was about, quite frankly. But then they went, come here, there's more, as that guy used to say. No, you can only get that if you're in the UK, probably. What was it called? Anyway, so you can't see out there now, it's dark. But they keep showing me this thing, and I'm going to call it a thing because I'm not, it's like a sphere. It is a sphere, and it, ignore the bit on the top for the moment. Don't laugh at my drawing, I can't draw it to save my life, right? But that's what it's like. Oh, right, I've missed a bit out, haven't I? Where's my pen? I haven't got it here. There's like a little cross in the middle of the circle. It's like one of my symbols that I draw partly. Now they're showing that above my head. They've shown it here. It's to do with healing energy. It's been blocked at the moment by these vines with this thing because they showed this on top of it. And it's, I can't call it the demigorgon, but that's the closest it can get to it. It's like tentacles. It's, you know, it's how they're explaining it to me. Oh, that might be my battery. Sorry if that went funny there. So yeah, that's very, very strange. But that's to do with healing and energy. It's something, you know, something healing. They're not giving me any more information at the moment. So there's all of that going on. And then they showed me the plane. They keep showing me the cockpit of the plane now. If you want to know more about the ghost plane, I keep seeing this terrifying ghost plane. They have shown me my personal plane flying in the sun up above the clouds, which is amazing. But then they showed me this other one, and it's coming in like that. Now, they did tell me about a plane crash that would happen in the southern hemisphere, but and I did a video on that. I don't know. Hopefully that's not going to be anymore because we spoke about it, we talked about it, you know, tried to block it. But no, they did say it was fated. But I don't know. I'm not in control of this. I do what I'm told, okay? Because it's to help you. It's to help the world. So happy clappers, again, don't have a go at me. Because you're just basically, you know, that prescriptive spirituality, okay, that's trying to control. So anyway, this is not frightened. This is to inform, okay? Don't be frightened about it. Because let's face it, the world's having crap happen to it every second, yeah? So it's just, you know, I don't know, but that's what I was told. But this is something to do with the world. I don't know. It has many different forms, this plane, but it's huge. And they keep showing me like this angle and the cockpit. It makes me feel like bloody Jaws is coming at me. It's horrible. I do not want it. Thank you. I have dreamt about it non-stop, everything. It's awful. But that's the message. So I would really like to learn what you get off it. Put it in the comments. If you would like to create a spiritual circle, we can do that. I just need a group. If I need you to contact me, we could go on the circle, whatever platform, we can do it. You know, we can make this easy because I keep seeing like group energy as well and a big flame. I've seen that for years somewhere, and everybody's holding hands and keeping this flame going. So it's something to do with that and this circle I keep seeing. So contact me, let me know, and I will tell you when I've got a group together. We can go on the circle. And, you know, don't contact me in the comments, contact me via email and let me know that you want that. Once we've got everybody together, if I've got enough, I'll set it all up and inform you, okay? And it will be, you know, it will be done through the circle, okay? So, yeah, we'll go on there. I want us on the circle. There you go. We can talk about it and what messages. Okay, and if you want the psychic development coaching to, or angel, we want your connection to the angels and healing and all that sort of stuff, your own innate gifts, we can bring that out. We can do it group. You want to get a group together, or put your name down. Sorry, that's upstairs. For a group. We can do that as well. Just contact me. But you know, otherwise put your comments on. I am getting to them. It's just been rough. I've had to go around another, I call it going around the mulberry bush, but another cycle with some things in my life, and I hope finally this time I've broke it. So, yeah, we'll do that. Personal readings are on sale. Thanks for all your donations to the channel. Thanks for supporting it, for keep coming back, watching the videos. Thanks for subscribing if you're new. All your donations, whatever you want to give, goes back into the channel. Cards, you know, trying to get more equipment, things like that, so we can do different stuff, okay? Yeah, that'd be great. And join the channel for extra perks, videos, exclusives. I'll be doing another one soon, that kind of thing. Get the videos ad-free and earlier. Okay, I've got it all out now. Now I'm going to go and relax. Last time I tried to do that, last week, I had the most terrifying, I couldn't get my words out, terrifying visions I've ever had with these missiles. And I was there, I was in Israel. It was, or somewhere. It was absolutely terrifying because I've been sent in healing. So, and the MIBs had gone out there for me. So, if you want to know more about that, if you don't get rid of him, watch the previous videos, okay? Take care of yourselves and don't be frightened. This is how we fight it, okay? Take care. We are winning. Take care. It doesn't feel like it, but we are somewhere. Believe it and it'll happen. Take care and I shall see you next time. Bye.